Yet again, it refuses to save my input. I should really focus on. I should really try to remember to fix that. I don't know why OBS does this. Stuff I said before doesn't matter, so don't worry about it. Um, Yeah, screw it. Let's just do some runs. I'm also curious if I'll drop any frames when things get crazy. I haven't streamed on Warframe in a while. So we're gonna do a couple runs, play for like 45 minutes or so, and then we're switching over to Shoutcasting. And who knows? Always recycle your arrows, everybody recycle arrows.
Do you know the story of Belric and Rania, lovers whose guardian?
I should put something on in the background. Well, I'm on YouTube now, so I'll probably just close the stream if I try to do that. Yeah, funny tweet.
Stay focused. There's a
Pretty quick on my feet. Doesn't look like I'm dropping frames. AT&T must have done something really stupid when they must have been super incompetent when setting up the modem. Like, we have fiber. Why is it that we drop internet using their modem like every few minutes? It's just so stupid. I don't understand the incompetence of such a high-level company. And I'm glad no one can see the AT&T logo on my arm because they're a sponsor of Bunch of Thieves, and I'm just gonna lose my shit. I need things to talk about while I'm being a space samurai ninja. Oh boy. Okay. You know what? Always recycle your arrows. Everybody recycle arrows. I wonder if I could like put on a TV show while I'm like playing a game. Like, it's not even on screen, I can just hear it in the background. I wonder if I can get away with that. I'm a small channel. I doubt YouTube or Twitch are looking for that. All the mods are too busy jacking off to the e-thoughts.
Stay focused. There's a
Alright, wave one down. The annoying part about hunting for this is that you have to do C rotation for all the parts, including the blueprint. That is extremely stupid. Like, I get it, you have to pad it out for people that have already like max leveled and such. It's just so tedious. I'm glad I came back to the game when they released the new war story, or it's the quest, the new war. That was actually fun going through. Yeah, I'll just sing some Tobuscus literal trailers or something. That was really fun in high school. That was all I did. I found a group of 4 friends and we all just at lunch just sung it at the table for no freaking reason. Yeah, I miss Tobuscus. He's still active on like Twitter and stuff, but he doesn't really post to YouTube anymore. It's just sad. I liked his literal trailers, especially the Assassin's Creed ones. Those were absolutely the top tier, cream of the crop of his stuff. I don't know the Assassin's Creed Origins one enough, but I know the rest of them, at least the ones that he's done. He never got around to doing Assassin's Creed 3 literal trailer, which is honestly sad, considering that's like my favorite Assassin's Creed. People say Rome wasn't built in a day. First, get the hell out of there. He knows something's going down. Is he gonna die? No, it's a medium shot. And zoom and slow-mo means he's the target. Oh, come on. Steamiest hooded man who watches take a second to move. Awesome, now go. In slow motion, God just saw you, he's gonna shoot you. But my ninjas keep looking off in the shadow. We'll take care of him. Yep. God says stop, just kill him with your awesome. The other God hit by an arrow, so you're good about the Red Sea. Hopefully those gods have good armor. No, they don't, maybe they do. They do. How I'd like you really do it, and not buy it. Target comes out of the shelter. He's distracted by the fact that he's like shooting. He likes weapons. He looks up when he remembers. Ooh, I love birds. Not at the bird. Everywhere. People die, target doesn't die. He's find targets and do die. Kill the horse, the rider falls down. Kill the rider falls down. Target still falling. Target nods and some other gods that were hiding. Healers come out and take their formation. And Target pulls out his sword, then goes to smell his sword. Not sure why, mysterious hooded major. Other hooded people, you're next. Running, slow motion jump attack. Do subscribe. I don't exactly have the breath to do it anymore, unfortunately. Especially now that I'm deflated and also haven't eaten in a while. I wonder how many people have heard of the streamers like Jinx or something. I don't know what her name is. I never heard of her until like the other day. Maybe she's a small streamer. Well, you don't really get on Dixerto new stuff if you're that really small streamer. But like they were gonna apparently there's the person's going to be banned or suspended for a week for getting drunk on stream, and I'm just like, what? Who hasn't gotten drunk on stream? I'm pretty sure like most streamers have been drunk on stream at least once and have not suffered like anything bannable. It really depends if the person did anything legal while under the influence. But in which case, you just ban them for doing something illegal. Like, regardless of being drunk, I don't get it. I should reopen up the Bright Night Sky Bazaar. That's what I call it, but really I just sit in my dojo while I put stuff up on the Warframe marketplace to sell Prime gear. I'm still sitting on like 1500 platinum, but I still got like a lot of sets that I can sell.
Amass Citrine's lost remnants to manifest her protective power.
I think I might be a little thirsty, but we'll give the next. Why was I chasing? We'll give the next little trailer a shot.
Trouble on Venus. Get through that void tunnel.
After this, I need to check something. My brother's supposed to be picking up some pizzas, so I'm trying to. I need to figure out what's the plan there. Well, he ordered it, and it should be gone by now. I missed it. No. Yeah. Stargate, you be some sparkle.
Collapses. Do not let that happen.
Fading to the left hand of a sleeping man. Nobody fall asleep there. Help up the sleeping hooded man. That's what beds are for. Dragging across the stone floor. And a shout from the ceiling. Could get carpet burn, slow fade. But to wind the boat, I'm looking up. I'm holding on a rope. I am nauseous now. I'm alone. I'm afraid of heights. Here if I fall, then I will be dead. I've made it down the way. God, come on! Whoever shot that it was gonna be into bald guy with the cape. You can take a bald guy, then you see the bald guy joined by some other guys. slow motion kick a guy and then stab his friend, spin around, roll off, punch your face. Slow down in slow motion burst, then use a speed hack, grab a sword, use it to deflect. Stab him in the back. I'm just in time to slap him in the face. Run the fire zone, apparently. Why sheath your blade and make them use their own? I'm down to get my words in slow mo. I'm the perfect man that drinks ahead of my time. Still gonna die. Who the hell's that guy? The second next man. Don't watch him walk away or you'll lose a hidden blade and get surrounded. Why? Oh yeah, with the key. See your plans escape. Boss waits patiently until your shakes free. All the royal gods be themselves made, boss calls them off with his right hand. Slow dramatic soon pan, does the things the hooded man can't clad. Bald guys since it's Yoda die. And he sees Altair from the first game. He used to jump off those anyway. Under each of those there's a bill of hay. After you synchronize, leap of faith, not at the burden. People die everywhere. People die. Do subscribe. Luckily I can't sing for shit, so Twitch and YouTube should not be able to detect squat for any copyright. And I'm pretty sure copyright might already be expired. I don't know if that happens. If that works like that, but it's been several years since that video came out, so who knows? I'm not a lawyer. Ooh. Do we want to do Halo Reach literal trailer or do we want to do Black Flag? I guess we might as well continue with Black Flag though. Stargate Sparkle to Ubisoft. I can't do that note anymore because I haven't drank enough water because my throat is dry. Not at the boat and people die everywhere. People die, that's a call back. This is the longest he's ever gone without killing anyone. He wonders if his future son will carry out the tradition of killing everyone he sees. It's just lunch made luckily, toast of equality. The toast is a drunken hawker walking to the right, and she loved to see a fight. Like our music begins as the ponytail twins barge in. Look down on the people that you're better than. Ominous orchestral note, and let the pages know happy hours over. Time for everything. Mysterious hooded man who watches from a distance. Take a second to sober up. Target confirmed. Hooded man turns, bandana man sees who the man's of the army. Signal tells him to go make a toast for the people. And then he lets all of them know it was a toast to Dash and toast to know what a toast for. Bear hug, head back, ball smash, slow-mo person past staff face. Again and again and again, another wine bottle pass in slow motion. Hooded man feels good. Hey, don't touch the hood. If you try to stab the hoodless man, will stab you in the abdomen, man. Steal your wallet. Look right, colonial run and shoe commercial. They thought they could catch the boat, not even close. Captain walked to the edge of the dock, snapped her, let's go. Chase that freaking boat, sailed by Heath, Ledger's ancestor. Celebrate, sail into the sunset fade. Captain's not about to let the bird bow boat get away. Give me that telescope, give it. Use the mini telescope and the cannons at the bow. Shoot for only to go through, maybe to a blank strike a pose. Edward turns a gold. Red cloaked captain probably should have let that bird boat go. Oh no, cannon's not shooting blanks anymore. Darkness. Murderhood goes on, inception war. Someone's gonna get splinters in secondhand smoke. I'm just saying, be careful, watch out for the hook. Should've listened, everyone's to us, and shoot your gun to cut the rope just to make it difficult. Line up to run away, no more murdering today. Not, can't believe they bought that. Same thing goes for other hands. I prefer my murder hood. People die cause it looks so good. Do have to still throw a stick and make sure his death is quick. Guess I'll do the same for you, assuming you want me to. This is gonna end badly for you. It already has for you. Listen, I'll give you some free ones. Die. Convincing enough, look, you disarm me. Now I am completely defenseless. Not, oh yeah. Last words. Port a starboard, Assassin's Creed 4. Black flag. Cut to Kenway's boat sitting in a bay. Ever since I got this diamond filled with DNA, it feels like someone's watching me. DELIC.
My warframe? Wrong.
I wish I could remember the Mass Effect one. Bioshock Infinite, I think the little trade was kind of good. Love the Halo Reach one. Still trying to learn the Origins one. Damn it. Such a pain in the ass to get one piece. I have the helmet, I have the chassis. I can't get the systems. I can't get the blueprint. It's so infuriating. That's the good stuff. Do one more of these, I guess. Blood violence. Space soon fade. The September dodge. The space bubbles are nicely done. The battle begins. Exit a walk scene from Avatar Sideshot. Have got a piece, get the bad guys. That girl has a robot arm. Everybody stares at it awkward. Snipe at night and go to battle. Front shot, suspense, turn gun forward. Why was night time for you to get it? Jump! Catch him, pull him up. City's burning thanks to guys with pins and mouths. You need a bigger gun. Hey there, what's in his hands? Talk tags. What's in his blue light? Airplane take off, go to space to help these guys fighting. These guys got one dodge, the lightning plasma. They'll keep shooting the most anticipated. Halo Reach. Global warming is the least of their worries. Halo Reach one has always been a short one. But still good, still solid. I'm gonna put on the Origins one. There's blood and gore, drug reference, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, language, and use of alcohol. How am I supposed to start these? The boat ride is over, get the one guy switched over to his new ride on their shoulders. Bad guy feet should never touch the ground. Captain shows them leaves he'd gladly use on people's faces. Speaking of which, was he break the fourth wall because he is important? Cut to wider frame to show that in his presence even the sun backs away. A silky transition to indoors with the riches where the poorest have been convinced to come out and lay the best gifts on the floor for their God. Main bad guy one half face revealed, but the mask guy's face remains concealed. Main bad guy's remains preserved. Main guy's status as main guy revoked. Now all that remains are remains, but they're in a cool box. Really cool box. That's a pre-time lapse. Time lapse.
Oh, that's how they made those. I thought it was giants or something.
Reveal a giant Cleopatra.
Okay, now I'm confused.
What's good being with your chest piece? But if you take your hand off the
Move still counts.
when your pieces turn to
To people,
you should be more careful with your
pieces.
pieces. Knight looks at rook, checkmate. This time lapse took one frame. Bad guy's feet only touch the ground when there's a new ostensibly main bad guy face reveal. But the mask guy's face remains to remain concealed. Wouldn't even know he was a bad guy, except his feet aren't on the ground.
I was walking. I was. Doesn't apply. The soul ever flies. Denied.
Hooded man needs a new hood.
Always recycle your arrows. Everybody recycle arrows.
Dodge the send and arrow.
Double shield chop.
Your weapon drops, better back it up. Ding, bring the ball back, deflect the pole attack. Don't he know that he getting the ball back?
Captain swings the mace. He's been waiting for the chance to swing at our face.
Bold misconnections made me try Greg's list.
Hooded man removes his hood so he can tell if anyone isn't quite dead enough. And the mask guy's face
Is no longer concealed.
Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Assassin's Creed Origins
Is out now.
Technically, it's always been out, but well, it's been out for quite a long time now. When did it come out? Hang on, let me see this. October 27th. Oh, that was my birthday. Of what year though? Yeah, I'm gonna play the rest of the literal trailers just to see how accurate I was. There's only 3 of them, but there we go. I'm just gonna pop a couple more on actually, just because. I probably don't have time to get through them all, but
Stargate Sparkle, Ubisoft. Not at the boat and people die everywhere. People die. That's a call.
wait, it's not supposed to start with that. There, okay. That was weird. It jumped. for the third one.
Stargate, Ubisoft, Sparkle. A white matrix picks a date, then fades.
And people say Rome wasn't built in a day.
Moon transition. Birds get the hell out of there.
Because they know something's going down. Is he gonna die? No, it's a medium shot.
And
Zoom in slow-mo means he's the target. Mysterious hooded man watches from a distance. Take a second to look awesome. Time to go walk in slow motion. So you
Let me
still
grab my
look
food real
awesome.
quick.
I
should be fine.
He's gonna shoot you, but don't mind him. Just keep looking awesome. That shadow will take care of him. White
God says stop, just kill him with your awesome. The other got hit by an arrow, so you're good.
of the Red Sea. Hopefully those gods have good armor. No, they don't. Maybe they do. They don't. Now act like you didn't do it.
They're not buying it. Target comes out of his shelter. He's distracted by a feather. He's like, shoot me. He likes feathers. He looks up when he remembers.
Ooh, I love birds.
Not at the bird, and people die everywhere. People die. Target doesn't die. He's fine. Target sends horsemen to die.
Kill the horse, the rider falls down. Kill the rider falls down. Target's still fine.
Target nods and some other gods that were hiding in pillars come out and then take their formation. Then Target pulls out his sword, then goes to smell his sword.
Not sure why.
Serious hooded man joined by other hooded people.
You're next. Running, slow motion jump attack.
Subscribe.
Slow motion lasts
Do subscribe.
until you look down, so don't look down.
I just pulled my
Follow,
camera out.
subscribe,
Idiot.
hashtag reblog, tickle my balls. Next one should be Revelation.
Stargate, Ubisoft, Sparkle.
This one's probably one of my. Yeah, this one, Black Flag's my favorite.
To the left hand of a sleeping man, how'd he fall asleep there? Up the
Hey, Thor.
hooded man, that's what beds are for. Dragging across the stone floor. Front shot then a shot from the ceiling. He could get carpet burn, slow fade. Cut to white on the bow, looking ahead, holding on a rope. I am nauseous now, I'm alone, I'm walking away. I'm afraid of heights. Oh, how'd I get up here? If I fall, then I would be dead. Laid it down, alright. Feel great. Come on!
Hibiscus was censoring before it was cool. It's never, the censor's never been cool. But he was censoring before the YouTube got seen.
In slow motion, kick a guy in the head. Stab his friend, spin around, roll off. Punch a face.
Guys, steel bites a piece of it real quick.
Grab a sword, needed to deflect. Stab him in the back. Get down just in time and slap him in the face. Friendly fires on, apparently. Why unsheath your blade? Make them use their own.
Come on, let me get my whips in slow-mo. I am the first X-Man. That joke's ahead of our time, but you're still gonna die. Who the hell is that guy?
The second X-Man. Don't watch him walk away, or you'll lose a hidden blade and get surrounded.
White bald guy with a cape.
Ezio plans his escape. Boss waits patiently. Ezio shakes free. All the royal guards pay themselves. Maiden boss calls him off with his right hand. Slow dramatic zoom pan doesn't faze the hooded man.
Cape-clad bald guy sentenced
Ezio to die. Then he sees Altair from the first game. He used to jump off those. Anyway, under each of those there's a bill of hay. After you synchronize, leap of faith. Not at the bird and people die everywhere. People die.
We'll just jump right into the trailer.
Stargate sparkle, Ubisoft. Not at the boat and people die everywhere. People die. That's a callback. This is the longest he's ever gone without killing anyone. Wonders if his future son will carry out the tradition of killing everyone he sees.
It's his lunch break luckily. Toast of equality. Hurry with the toast. There's a drunken hacker walking to the right. Bet you'd love to see a fight. The music begins as the ponytail twins barge in. Look down on the people that you're better than.
Ominous orchestral note, time to let the patrons know.
Happy hour's over. Time for everything to suck.
Mysterious hooded man watches
From a distance.
Take a second to sober up.
No tolerance.
Target confirmed. Hooded man turns. Bandana man sees hooded man. Subtle arm up and signal, which tells him to go make a toast with the people.
And then he lets all off their note.
It was a toast to death. Toast before you know what the toast is for.
Bear hug, head bash, bottle smash, slow-mo person pass, stab face, again and again and again.
Another wine bottle pass in slow motion. Hooded man feels good. Hey, don't touch the hood. If you try to stab the hood,
This man will stab you in the abdomen.
And steal your wallet, and
look right.
Colonial running shoe commercial. They thought they could catch the boat, not even close.
Captain walked to the edge of the dock, snapped her.
Let's go chase that freaking boat sailed by Heath Ledger's ancestors.
Celebrate sailing to the sunset fade.
The captain's not about to let the bird bow boat get away. Give me that telescope, give it.
Use the
Mini telescope in the cannon at the boat.
Shoot for only two go through, maybe two were blank. Strike a pose, Edward turns the boat. Red cloaked captain probably should have let that bird boat go. Oh no, cannon's not shooting blanks anymore. Darkness. Murder hood goes on. Inception bomb. Someone's gonna get splinters and secondhand smoke. I'm just saying, be careful. Watch out for the hooks. Should've listened. Edward wants to ascend.
Shoot your gun and cut the rope just to make it difficult.
Flying up to run away, no more murder in the day. Not. Can't believe they bought this. Same thing goes for all their hats. I prefer my murder hood. People die cause it looks so good. Drop the pistols, throw a stick. Friend, make sure his death is quick. Guess I'll do the same for you. Assuming you want me to.
This is gonna end badly for you. It already has for your dreams. Listen, I'll give you some free ones.
Convincing enough. Look, you disarmed me. Now I am completely defenseless. Not. Booyah.
Last words, port of starboard.
Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag.
Caught up Kenway's boat sitting in the bay. Ever since I got this diamond filled with DNA, it feels like someone's watching me.
D-L-I-C-I.
I'm gonna put on my victory helmet. Oh, you look like a robot.
Oh, she comes now playing by right yard round the door with the pretty airplane right down to the hook. Oh, watch it.
Burning spin fly away. Spaceships flew, buttons out of fuel. Emergency to land, let the giant little girl help you. Brace yourself, giant little girl's got you. The ladybug goes off to turn on the sun. Girl gets up to chase the music, loving ladybug lands on a flower, chase the bug away. Insects on these flowers, she stands up for humanity. This is all in her imagination. Her parents are awesome and messed up. Robot insect aliens, not to be confused with ladybugs. Shoot at the ground, dead people upside down. Buildings for robo zombies let down. Robotic zombie with an LED lit belly button gets shot in the head. Push the girl ahead, don't turn the spotlight on now. He's blinded and there's a laser beam that he should probably see. Too late, shoulder massage of death. Laser beam of death makes explosions of death. For every zombie that you kill in front of you, there's one behind you with the shoulder massage of death. On the bright side, they're free. On the dark side, they're deadly. Deep tissue. Flashback to a sunflower field where it had begun. Then something blots out the sun. It's the first of the robot insect aliens, not to be confused with ladybugs that shoot at the ground. When you chase that ladybug, it probably angered all the insect life forms around. Now we'll fade to black while the insect leaders start to burn everything down. Let's start this. And now, Shepherd is robot zombies looking evil. See you watching, girl looks scared, guy looks unfazed. He walks ahead and gets his shoulder weapon ready. Sunflowers haven't seen the sun.
You should wear helmets, but then they couldn't see all the faces that you're making when you kill them with explosion foot. Bullets on the uppercut, Normandy says green, I'm the lower cut, my bullet take.
Don't massage my shoulders or I'll earth you in the spaceships flying back.
What the hell is that? Don't let it give you a shoulder mass.
Available now.
Put up with the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pen cross ocean, zoom into a mountain. Someone's not good at lighting torches.
Girl on the commercial set, loads of
Many
mini
waterfalls.
waterfalls. Ready the tactic, holy sand. Never mind, let's go look for a train. Hot, hot,
Hot, hot, hot, hot, not.
Dramatic main character
The
reveal.
Jack negotiating.
Fireworks, then Disney Castle. Jerry Brock, there's an archway. Rapid pan down, Jack's in trouble. Mutton chop, stand up, cut. Jack's been drinking, now he's waiting, now
I
he's
was
walking to a meeting.
meeting.
He just looked at the camera. Did you see that? Two shots, more shots, still from Disney and Jerry, pirate peg leg. Look at a boat, making agreement here. Mermaids, hot, 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 hot. Rotating zombie boat. Captain is too hot. Jack Sparrow informs her he's taking the boat. She expresses his taste in this idea by slamming the door. Don't slam the door on your hot pirate captain. And director Rob Marshall, careful, grab a rock. Jack warns his crew not to make out with hot water
Ladies.
Unless you look like them, then take what
What
you
you
can
can
get.
get.
Your sword overboard, point your sword forward. Fail to drown, turn around, looking down, stab the table by a candle. Man, girl, look up, look left. The mermaid is less hot. Jack is still terrified of
The last mermaid shot.
when he calms down, Johnny Depp leans to some leaves, then he looks right. Jack jumps up clean. Penelope then jumps into the fight. In exchange, shoots some fireballs at the guy sitting on a boat. Jeffrey Rush needs some lotion, or maybe some aloe. Swinging a sword at a hot pirate's basically first base. Bouncing up, make a gesture this summer. Get
Ready to dance, follow the lake.
Explosive boat, hold a rope, don't tailgate him. Girls in water boxes, dodge a barrel like Donkey Kong. Look down, don't want to fall, swing to his boat, spin dark.
Falling and falling and falling and falling and falling and falling and
Land in the lake.
in comes the title and it slowly zooms back out to the release date and show lots of names.
If I can find the Harry Potter one.
Subscribe.
Oh, there it is. This is for all those Hogwarts Legacy haters out there.
Introductory helicopter nature shot.
That guy at a safe distance.
Second helicopter introductory nature shot.
That guy at an
Cover
uncomfortable
close distance.
Careful, heavy.
He doesn't have
The
a
nose.
nose.
Harry needs some sleep. And he
Needs a nose.
And he
Needs some
sleep. And some new
New
glasses.
glasses.
And
He needs a manicure.
Don't sleep yet, Harry. He's gonna kill you. Look out!
Spilled out too many passengers, dramatic turn. How
Does
does
that
that hold
hold
him
him
up?
up first time he's touched a girl?
Head up, pointy roof, leaf bed, look right. This movie is
Extremely
extremely
important.
Force field dissolves, dramatically raise hand. That train is screwed. Slowly look left. This movie is the most important movie you will ever see. Back up in a library.
Raise your hand in a one dragon's piss. Squeezy scared of a bunch of bad guys, but he acts brave while he runs. He's gotta buy 2 tickets. Mask guy on a bruise, we're front throw exploding. Running close to Shoutcast the spell. Just be careful with that stick. Too late.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. Catch my breath. Just grabbing his face. Whatever. Okay. Just something worth living. Okay, go.
Dragon take up people running, downhill people running, flex. Part 1 November, walking, chased at by you wizards, flying horse. Look out, Harry, too late, got him, help him run. Part 2 July 2 burning, people running backwards, screaming, wave hand, upskirt, windy, kissing, snake, cast spell, climb, look, blow up the town. Wizard lightning battle. Huge shiny pea,
Then
then
other
other
letters
letters
come out. For some reason, I thought these runs would go a lot quicker. But it's frustrating. With it being timed and all, and the fact that it's C rotation for every single part with the blueprint included is just so stupid. Like, at least make it guarantee that the 4th item is one of the Warframe parts, instead of throwing in relics. I think that would make it a lot more, I think that would make it tolerable. Alright, systems or blueprint, please. Systems or blueprint. Fuck my face. It's the 3rd helmet I've gotten, and the 2nd I got the 2 chassis at the same time too, so. I have 2 chassis and 3 helmets, and yeah, there's a bit of delay compared to my motions and OBS. That's weird. Yeah, I don't have time for another run. Let's see what I can get here, though. I've kind of gotten a lot of stuff already, so I think I'm just gonna grab one of each part that I haven't gotten yet. Alright, built that. These need to be built. I should figure out what mods are best.
What are you curious about?
That's already built, so I need one of each. These.
I see.
Alright, that should be good for now. And I gotta finish eating real quick before the game starts at 8.
Let's check what's next.
Forgot to drink my drink. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna go join the channel, so whenever this is ready. Okay, so I don't know. Let's pull up the stream. Let's see how far along they've gotten. Should be under Twitch. Duo. Okay, I muted myself. That's good. Okay, they're still playing. So normally I would be. I'm not shoutcasting this game. I'm shoutcasting the next game.
Ideally, that's what you'd like it to be if you're TEA, but they still have really good pick power with the Ash, with the Ori, with everything, right? So we'll see what it boils down to.
Yeah. It looks like they're trying to look for something here, but
Dude, I wonder how I sound.
Ooh,
Again,
the
casting
Ash
this.
they're-
is gonna miss.
the team's not here though. Like Oriana's not there. Cool, you get to Ash era, but what is a 2-10 Caitlyn gonna do to, let's just say if it got serious, right?
Yeah.
I don't see them successfully blowing up the Sirius before he becomes unstunned and Amumu's there for you know whatever reason. I know that they're trying to answer waves and stuff like that, but it's just not what their team comp is drafted to do this late in the game currently.
Yeah, not yet. And if you're B-Pops in this game, you're just hoping that, you know, there's an extra 7, 8 something minutes on it so that you can get another item and, you know, start to scale up because, you know, entirety of the game
is Evergarden playing 2 games?
Flash very critically going to get blown here by
Yeah, looks like Evergarden's playing both games today.
Oriana for Evergarden, that's huge.
Right now they're playing
it's very huge with 2 minutes before another Drake fight coming.
I don't know how to
Flash
pronounce
obviously
it.
not going to be up for Oriana at
Esports
that
Astral.
point in time. Could be a very good target for Owner to have a look at.
Seems
He's
like it.
Very consistently going for B-Pots.
Yeah,
and I
TEA
think
seems
at
to
this
be.
point in time, you should definitely change it up.
Like, what do they do from here?
Because if Webb can get a solid team fight ult off,
Like, they're behind in
could be very
all
good.
aspects.
It could be, and you know,
35 minutes in.
At least not yet.
Okay, let's take a look at this. 35 minutes in. They are around
It's gotta be the window where Evergarden makes something happen onto her.
7k gold
So,
behind.
Gold wise, they're up 8k. CS wise, now,
So, oh no.
Right now, and there it is onto Ash. Ash is gonna fall, and that is a free pick on the side, top side for Evergarden. As Luke's gonna duel it out with the Malphite here. Obviously, nothing will come, but the Baron is where it is at right now. T Soulkeeper down. It's a form of engagement that Tenebris don't not have right now, but Webb
Tenebris, that's
something. J4
oh.
but it seems nowhere to be found. J4 sacrifices himself to Evergarden, and now they're looking for the play onto Webb, and they're gonna find him. Another massive pick here for EVG.
and that's the game, folks.
That might be it. B-Pot's nowhere to run right now. May try to turn it on a Sirius, but Sirius just has the damage to lay it down. B-Pot's almost gets a kill in response right now. Pac-Wen is the one
yeah, don't walk in. Just all you can really do is have your storm go.
Job duking it out.
Oh no, he's gonna die. Oh wait, no.
TP gonna get canceled here out of Luke as well, but no kill will come through. But B-Pot
I thought he was gonna get hit by the
survive.
Kaylin ultimate.
B-Pot survived and almost took down 2 members in Sirius and Pac-Man, but in the meantime, the mid-wave push, they secure their first inhibitor of the game here. They very easily could look for a second one here, and looks like they're going to do that right now. And they did pick up the Baron, so that Baron buff's still going to be around for a while. They could reset, they can push the bot wave in and let the supers create their own individual pressure. They can look to pick up the Cloud Soul themselves. There's a lot of stuff that is that they can still do with the Baron buff still currently in hand. And you know, all roads lead to Evergarden securing this victory here.
At this rate, they do. I mean, Tenebris have been putting up a really good fight, making the best of a really bad situation right now, but all said and done, this Soul is easy pickings here on the side of Evergarden. That's going to help them out quite a bit, in fact. Nocturne, Shen, Xayah as well. Even Mumu, you could argue a lot of these champs very much like that burst of movement speed.
Yeah, the movement speed, I think, in general, is very, very underrated in this game. You can catch up, get a kill, you can run away a lot quicker, you can set up faster. I like the movement speed buff that the map and the Cloud Drake itself provides. I think it's really impactful. And, you know, looking like here's going to be the final push. You have all 5 members down in bot lane with the Baron buff minions waiting for top.
Yeah, has to find some way to, like...
Now we are.
I'll give it to you, Shino. Call it away.
They have to win a fight.
This is the last stand or not here from Tenebris.
The problem is, who do you go on?
It's slow. They do not want to get wombo combo. That is what could screw them over right now. And
you don't go on anyone.
Looking for an angle, you have to feel here for TEA, but Evergarden also looking for a play, looking to try and force something. Webb would be the target. His flash is still down. If they are able to find something on him, it would end the game. You have to feel. Inhibitor number 3 gonna fall, and Pac-Man looking for the engage. There's the Curse of Sad Mummy onto the back, and they're looking for their kill onto Ash. The damage gonna come through though. There's the GA Papa, and they're looking to try and take down this Malphite. Malphite very low. There's the Shockwave. It brings back in an Owner, and Owner's gonna be falling. Tenebris still very healthy when all said and done, but the first Nexus Tower going to fall in just a second. Ace in the hole, gonna land actually out of Pac-Man, so Pac-Man dies as well.
I'm surprised they pulled that out.
With 2.
Problem is all the inhibs are down, so they have to focus on the Superman.
I am very surprised.
Luckily, there's no objectives outside the base.
That shouldn't, like, that...
except for
Definitely
camps.
not
But
a perk, you know, but Tenebris,
with all the
so
super
yeah,
minions, that's
they
that's still a
mounted
lot of
successful
gold
defense.
that
They
can
get 2
probably
return,
swing this back a little
beat a
bit.
big shutdown on Owner Hell, or
But again, with all the inhibs
yeah,
down,
Nocturne Owner Hell.
you can't really
And
leave the base.
they also get the kill on a Mumu, both going to Caitlyn. So Caitlyn, you know, 4-10, not the
With
best
no
scoreline,
objectives
but
on
is
the
now in
map,
this game, 4 items.
this is actually
Has a
really
stopwatch in
good for
inventory in
TEA to
case
try to
Owner
get
Hell
back
sees
into
you
it
can't play the game
by
again.
just farming out the minions.
But the bad thing is they have double supers in everyone now, all 3 inhibitors down. It looks like they did get a turret. Yeah, they got one of the Nexus turrets down.
Yeah.
And this game is still going, even though all signs should have pointed. That should have been the ending push, 100% in my opinion.
I mean, the signs still point there, BBR. You have no inhibitors to your name. You only have 1 Nexus tower. You know, you're working with just about as bare a minimum as it gets here, right? So, next to nothing in the base here for Tenebris. I mean, they have been able to find some good plays. They have
I need to
been able
learn the
capitalize,
names if I'm gonna actually do well at casting.
From Evergarden in these team fights and get something back for themselves, right? But it doesn't change the reality of the situation.
I'm kind of,
I'm
pretty temporary as it is. I just do this for fun. I'm not like a solid part of the league.
Evergarden, this
but
game is still very much
it's
in
nice
their
to do it.
hands.
Yeah, it's still 100% in their hands, in my opinion. They're still up. Granted, this late in the game, the gold lead doesn't really matter that much, but they're still up, you know, 7, 8K. Pac-Man has been doing his damnedest to find these flash bandage tosses, like that one.
There's the flash taunt coming down from Luke, and they're gonna try and dogpile them down. There's the Malfoy coming through, but no shockwave coming down
pots.
yet, and we're going to be cleaning this one up.
That's a good shockwave.
A big shockwave, it finally comes
Oh,
but here is Adrian looking for the pop-up. Right now it's Soulkeeper low. It's only Web and B-Pots that are up, but that's not gonna be for long. Triple kill for Adrian, and Evergarden gonna finally pick up a win for themselves. They're gonna knock TEA down.
Yes, TA finally do fall 40 minutes into the game. That wasn't the fight that I was expecting to happen to end the game, but nonetheless a big fight, you know, fitting enough ended the game.
Yeah, and great stuff here from Evergarden. They are able to take out Tenebris, give them their first loss in a while here. In fact, I believe these guys been on a hot streak ever since, you know, a 1 bad week against ATS and Gotcha. They were 2-2, were on a really big hot streak. But now that gets stopped here by Evergarden, who pick up a much needed win for themselves. They're able to get a win against one of the top teams that they failed to do last week against Gotcha and Tila. But they find it against Tenebris. It's huge for these guys. And for Tenebris, I mean, there is, you know, a substitute roster here in place. Give me a cup twice, not in the jungle, but it doesn't really matter because Evergarden got the win here, and that's a great win for them.
Absolutely, and you know, I want to give a shout out to Pac-Man. They thoroughly surprised me, absolutely, right? From the level 3 in the bot lane, and that just kicked it off with him flash engaging, finding great alts. So well done, Pac-Man. That was a really good game by you.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, the people that need to do the engaging for Evergarden absolutely did. Luke have found his, you know, several flash taunts in the game. Pac-Man was always looking for, you know, Mumu ults onto the rest of the team, and Owner as well really commanded the early game here for them. They're able to find so many picks on Caitlyn that I mean, it is funny, but it's not even funny if you catch my drift, right? But great stuff from these guys. We have another game with Evergarden being included coming up very soon against ATS Fury. Don't miss out on that game. We'll see you guys soon. What do you mean?
The people in Twitch chat are just flaming the fuck out of us this entire game.
Out of the two of us?
Yeah. It felt really good to watch the Twitch chat just go off about, oh, these casters fucking suck dick. I muted them 4 minutes into the game. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
That's annoying. But alright, anyway, Celestial, you have the board now?
Yep.
Hello, Celestial. Welcome to the shit show. That is IBSG.
Nice.
Guess I should probably get the thingamabobber for the next one. Alright, this is... We're in week 6.
Yes.
Evergarden versus
This is ATSF versus Evergarden.
ATSF versus Evergarden. Here we go. Control copy. Controller paste. Ah, yes, the turn code you entered is invalid. I love it. The fuck?
It might be filling up with the spaces.
What's going on?
So, they keep saying that the tournament code you entered is
Is invalid.
yes.
That might be because the lobby's full.
Lobby
so.
could be filled. Make sure there aren't any spaces. Just make sure that those things are taken care of. If
Well,
not,
I can't see the lobby, so I don't
well,
know if
yeah,
there are spaces in there.
yeah. I mean, you can put the tournament code in. You don't have to be in the lobby to put the tournament code in. But I mean, if it's
What?
not working, just wait. You're saying you can't get into the lobby, correct, BBR?
It's not even saying that I'm not like allowed in or the lobby's full or anything. It
Right,
just says the
stream-
tournament code is just totally invalid.
Stream your screen. Let's go through this quickly.
Oh my god, you fucking cuck. Yeah, so like, right, I go in,
All
fucking
right.
tournament code, paste it
Okay,
in, I take the backspace, put the
check the
same.
beginning. Check the
Yeah,
beginning.
I do that.
Right,
Yeah,
there's nothing. All
there's
right, and then
nothing. Yeah,
and then you join and it doesn't work, right? I mean, I would ask one of the players maybe. See if the lobby works for them. It should, and go from there. Okay.
All right.
All right. Awesome.
Let me know if you got anything, BBR.
All right. Let's invite you.
All right. Was it an issue of full lobby?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Celestial, what's your name?
Same as Discord.
Ah. There we go. Okay, so CELESTIALFALKAON. Look at you being different.
What is that? I didn't make it easier. For some reason, I thought I had you added. Interesting.
All right, I'm good on my end.
Yep, I'm ready whenever they're ready.
I am ready as well.
All victory beat gotcha. Oh, yo, no way. No fucking way.
All right. You guys got the draw flow?
Yeah.
Falcon, you too? Is Falcon here?
Yep. What's up?
You got the draw flow?
No.
I'll post it in the league chat. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Let me know when you got that open and ready.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Then we're gonna go live in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to IBSG, second game of the evening. If you weren't here, previously we just saw Evergarden take down TEA. In this game, we got Evergarden again against ATS Fury. Fury.
Fury.
Wow, words are hard. My brain no words, right?
One R.
I'm thinking about Shuno too much, apparently.
Oof.
So we're into draft currently. By the way, Celestial Falcon, welcome to the casting desk. I haven't casted with you in a while.
Hello. It's been a while. I've been busy, but back here and glad to be here. So let's kick this off.
Yeah. So kicking this off, like I said, we are currently in the middle of draft. We got Furry. God damn it. ATS taking on Evergarden, deciding to ban away the Talia, the Cassiopeia, and the Nocturne, whereas Evergarden taking away the Zac, the Olaf, and the Darius. What do you think of those bans so far?
So far, can't say I'm surprised, especially after last game where Evergarden kind of demolished with the, for example, the Nocturne. They wanted to get that off the table real quick. And to respond, they're gonna stick with the Amumu Zaya, which seemed to work for them last game.
Yeah, the Amumu Zaya definitely, especially the Amumu. Again, I'm gonna give a big shout out to Pac-Man on his Amumu. He did wonders that game, finding key opportunity to pick off either target or get some great team fight engages. So sticking with that combo with in the bot lane with the Zaya Amumu, I think is really good. Followed up here by the Seraphine Ezreal. Last game on stream, Seraphine was banned away, so this is going to be a good opportunity to see just how good Seraphine could be in a team fight scenario. The Ezreal, very safe laner, kind of mimics the Zaya with his safety, so to speak. Pretty staple ADC for most ADC champions and in this league in general. Followed up by the Rise in the mid lane.
Okay. Oh, the Asol. I'd like to see this Asol. I want to see this Asol.
Oh, do it. Do it.
Play it, please.
Just do it.
Make your dreams come true.
Yeah. I don't know how much have you seen of the new Asol, but I personally love it. I think it's a great champion.
I love it. I love
Asol. Yeah, especially if the game goes 40. He did it. He did it. Hallelujah. We can all raise our hands in prayer.
Hallelujah.
Yes, the new Asol is back, ladies and gentlemen. So Asol, not really great early game champion. Laning phase is alright. He has a good, decent wave clear with his E, Q combo. Late game though is when it really pops in. He has execute damage, the raw life slows, all that fun stuff. Really makes him a really great champ all around, especially in the game you go. Followed up by the Zaya Mumu on the side of Evergarden. You got a stable team fight comp right there. You got still your top and your jungle left open, which hopefully is what those bans are going to be towards. We already currently have a Jax ban from Evergarden, looking to maybe isolate for a good top lane matchup. For Luke there, as we just saw last game in the Shen, did very well, not only in the 1v1s, but also securing a good ult on the Nocturne as he went in to be that dive missile and provide lots and lots of damage. You do have the Nunu ban. I love it. I love it.
I don't see many Nunus, but then again, I haven't been here watching the league much lately.
Yeah, Owner of Hell kind of made his name, so to speak, on the Nunu. That's kind of like his OG throwback champion. He's very, very proficient on it, does well on it. Hasn't played it too much here because either it's banned away or just doesn't fit quite right in certain teams, or with certain teams, I should say. So you haven't seen it too much, but he's very well known for his new, followed up by another top lane ban by Evergarden in the set.
Yeah, and an additional top lane ban with the Mordekaiser.
Yeah, so definitely top lane heavy. I like this. Top lane heavy. Not a lot of good top lane champions left. You still got the Shen, which they might be trying to bait Luke into picking. What do you think might be good in there in the top lane for Luke here?
Well, I was going to say something about them Evergarden be able to flex the Amumu into the jungle, but they're going to lock in the Vi, which is definitely a really good pick for that. So they're going to save top lane for the counter pick. So I'm curious what they're going to pick against the Vi. They might go with... I completely spaced on the counter pick to Vi that I've been seeing a lot. But with a lot of these picks banned out for the top side, we might... Oh, we're just going to see the Yone.
Oh, okay. ATS, I see you.
They're going full send. They want it. They want to make it scrappy.
They definitely do. Scrappy is definitely what's most likely going to happen with the Yone pick. Yone loves to get those fights in with his E, get that extra range, extra additional damage thanks to his snapback. I like the pick. It's a skill expression champion, kind of like Yasuo, right? So if the person can pilot it well, it can make it could definitely.
And the Yasuo scraps are on the menu. I'm not talking about bread crust. ATS Fury is looking to go Insano style, trying to outskill their opponents, and to respond to it, they're going to pick the Malphite on the side of Evergarden.
Okay, now here's the question. I am thoroughly confused by ATS's comp now that it's finalized, right? Who the hell's their jungler?
Oh well, I am expecting probably the Yone. I'm guessing for the just to grab some quick stuff with their jump forward, slice and dice, then jump back, then run around. But honestly, it could be the Seraphine. But then again, who would go support?
So I like the skill expression champions in the Yasuo and Yone, right? But I don't know, man.
This is definitely not a traditional style, and it's definitely not going to be a traditional jungler. Well, we can leave it at that, though.
Yeah, like traditional is, ATS have never heard of that word. Apparently, traditional.
Nope.
So now that the team comp's totally solidified, at least I hope so. Let's talk about them. See what our thoughts are. Okay. Well, someone left. Goodbye, funny dude. I'm gonna start with Evergarden, right? So Evergarden last game we saw the Xayah, we saw the Mumu really pop off, do extremely well. Not only laning phase but team fight, getting good team fight engages, getting good ults off to keep the HRN on the Xayah alive. Then you add in the Asol, powered, backed, piloted by Cirrus in the mid lane. You got the Vi, which kind of fits the Owner of Hell idea of, hey, single target damage. You can pick off whoever is very important, either later in the game, who gets more fed, or who's more important, the team fight. And then you got the Malphite, like we saw in the last game, piloted by Luke this time. I like the idea Evergarden's doing again. It's a relatively straightforward team comp that scales extremely well late game, that also has the early game power to secure objectives, and to just like set themselves up for success going forward. ATS Fury, I'm not so sure, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still not sure. Evergarden, like it's a straightforward knock them up, beat them down, lock them down. It's pretty straightforward comp just to deal with. But ATS Fury, like they've picked major dueling champions where it's just like you need to outposition, you need to outskill. But going into the Vi, Malphite, Amumu, those guys are pretty sturdy. So if you're going for little scraps, then you better pray they don't lock you down long enough that Xayah and Aurelion Sol are gonna wipe you out.
Yeah, I do agree. And as the picks are finally coming into client draft, turns out apparently it's a Yasuo jungle. I can't see I've ever seen one of those. I don't know what the clear speed, what the damage, what the gank opportunities look like. I know Yasuo does have a semi-ish form of CC, that being the knockup thanks to his tornado. But like outside of that, he's gonna need a lot of help from his laners to get some form of CC down to make sure his ganks are successful. So
Yeah.
Jackson boy definitely has his work cut out for him this game.
Yeah, I can't see the Yasuo jungle being viable whatsoever. Like even going for ganks, like what's your closer? Yeah, you have to hope that you have to get close to a minion to dash over, but like the person's gonna be gone. The minions are in the middle of the wave or in the middle of the lane. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he's planning for ganks. I guess they're gonna play for the late game team fight, which Seraphine being one of those heavy scaling champions, but is in the support role. I'm not quite sure what their overall plan is here.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, right? And in terms of team fight, their team fight's not really that great either. Like you have the Seraphine, you have the Yeon that provides a lot of clumpiness, right? Seraphine's gonna dash toward you, Yeon's gonna clump them all together with his soulbound, no, soul something. I can't remember his alt name. But it's not like you have a Malphite that can utilize those clumpinesses so well together and facilitate the Yasuo really well, right? So Yasuo is I hate to say it, but it's like he's kind of on his own a little bit here. You got to rely on your own tornadoes. Your Yeon alt may or may not count for a knockup. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I believe it does. I believe it does.
So he gets a little bit of help there, which is nice. But again, I'm not digging this Yasuo pick, man.
Yeah, especially not in the jungle role.
Definitely not in the jungle role, yeah. But who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe in 3.5 minutes, once the game starts, myself, Celestial, and probably majority you can be pleasantly surprised. Maybe Jackson K-Boy can pilot it successfully, get his team the win. But until then, we got our Spectre delay. We'll be back in about 3.5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, you guys are muted.
Oh my god, get me out. Jesus Christ.
Get me out of this elo.
Fuck me. You are a play-by-play, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I didn't want to have to make my brain work overtime. Whew.
Yeah, no, we're gonna see what happens. I had a mojito beforehand. For some reason, usually that gets my brain going. I don't know why it has the opposite effect of what it should, but
so it's like steroids for your brain is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm. Really weird. Like even before I do like escape rooms and stuff, I like have a mojito or two beforehand, and then by the time we get there and start doing it, I'm seeing the threads that hold the universe together.
What kind of mojitos you getting?
Right? Like, damn.
I'm just getting like a standard mojito.
Motherfucker over there drinking alcohol and then able to hear colors. Jesus Christ.
So you fucking taking acid with this mojito, dude?
Yeah, like Jesus, man. Fucking hook me up with that shit, dude. I might pass school with that. Who knows, right?
Only acid I'm taking is the citric acid that comes with the lime that goes in the mojito.
Ah, yeah, okay, sure, buddy. Zillion, obviously
Yeah.
you probably you were looking at the draft, right?
More or less.
You got any insight, man? Like, you got any secrets or things that might make this make sense?
No. I have insights on the PSB match coming up, but I didn't want to spoil your bet, so.
Ah, damn. Fucking Yasuo jungle.
As for this match, dude, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking.
This is gonna. If this goes 40 minutes or like 45 minutes, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I swear to God.
Fucking, it was tough to watch the last match after like they've just like playing like they're behind and then just over committing to the dives and next turrets so fucking much. Just oh my god.
Over continuing dives, but just like continuously fucking one person. Like that was just,
Yeah.
oh my God. I get it. You want to shut down the Caitlyn, but like Jesus Christ, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Did PSP win
When what?
their game against Tempo? Oh wait, that's tomorrow. I'm
That's
stupid. Never
tomorrow.
mind.
Yeah.
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 Holy crap, that was fast. Wow.
Pause
Alright.
at 10, by the way.
Yep.
I am at 10.
I am at.
I'm
10.
at 10. All right. 2 countdowns. BBR count up for me.
Okay.
Resume on 1, 3, 2, 1.
11, 12, 13,
14.
14,
Yep.
15. Okay, that's
Alright.
good enough.
Yep.
All right. Going live in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DuoEsports. We got Apes Together Strong against Evergarden. During the break, I found out no information about Yasuo Jungle, so it looks like all of us are going into this blind. Once again, this is not going to be... Okay, a flash by Ezreal. Anyway, once again, I'm joined by Celestial Falcon.
Hello, hello.
Hello there, buddy. Long time no see.
Long time, definitely no see, because I haven't been seeing much of anything lately.
Damn. My boy over here in the dungeons, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks. Got a house lately and been doing a lot of paperwork and then work. I might be laid off, but well, not laid off, but like I guess transitioning into a new company. Anyways, back to the game. Personal stuff is lame.
Facts. Just drink alcohol and be a man. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we had a little level 1 cheese there. Ezreal did blow his flash. Wasn't really paying attention. So with the level 1 cheese and the early summoner still being down, do you think Owner of Hell has the same priority in bot lane that he did last game on the Nocturne?
Well, definitely early levels before he can get his his ability. Like I don't know why I can't remember the ability name, where he can jump from one spot to another without the flash, obviously. I can't remember the name.
The alt cease and desist, or
No, his Anyways, a move's just gonna go right. Look, I'm having it's rough, but a move gets a good grab and they do some really decent damage bot side, and with Ezreal with no flash, that's actually pretty good, pretty primed for Owner of Hell to maybe make a swing on down there after he does his little sweep through the jungle.
Yeah. Currently, Owner of Hell pathing towards top side. Like you did mention, with Ezreal not having a flash, could be a valuable opportunity to come down there, maybe get an early gank, put his bot lane ahead of this early in the game. But instead, it looks like he is going to be going towards the top side, maybe help out Luke on the Malphite that is currently getting pushed under his turret. You know, we were talking about the Yon Yasuo, the skill expression champions. Lo and behold, it comes true, right? Wale, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce it. Piloting the Yon this game. In the bot lane we got a
hang
little
on.
bit
That was a very nice grab, but not much can be entirely followed up. But a nice feather pull will definitely hold the Ezreal in place for a little bit. Meanwhile, Luke a bit in trouble up there. Has to stay under tower, but everybody stays alive for now.
Critically, the heal was blown by Ezreal, so now Ezreal, 3 minutes in the game, does not have any sums. A good trade there in the mid lane by Cirrus onto Gooban, leading the Rise. And like you just mentioned, the Malphite in the top lane definitely has to stay under his turret to avoid being killed. Owner of Hell is around, did do, or is currently doing a full clearing his Krugs, whereas you got Yasuo taking on the Scuttle Crab in the mid lane here, maybe looking for a gank opportunity, so we can see just how well this works out for us.
Yeah, well, Asol is easy to escape, especially when Yasuo is the person you're trying to escape from.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for second Scuttle.
He is going for second Scuttle. Looks like the bot lane is going to be going up a little bit to see if they can spot him out. Doesn't look like they're going to quite get an eye on him, with Owner Hell resetting, getting those extra long swords in his inventory. Clear speed wise, Yasuo's not doing bad. He is currently out pacing Vi did get both the Scuttle Crabs up for CS, aka a whole jungle camp on owner Hell currently.
Yeah,
and
seems like he opted out of getting the Krugs early, so he could make a full loop. I guess maybe he was expecting Vi to show up at the top side, but never happened.
Yeah, I guess he was expecting, like you said, a fight at the Scuttle Crab or something like that. You know, this early in game, I'm not exactly sure how a fight jungle Yasuo versus jungle Vi would go. It'd be interesting to see. Didn't happen though, but we do have Drake spawning here in about 5 seconds. That being the first Infernal Drake that I've seen all night.
Flash
in
Q!
the mid lane.
Well-timed flash from Rise to barely escape that little altercation there, but he does take a lot of damage and does have to back, and Evergarden completely set up to take this Drake.
Yeah, like you just said, that was a perfectly timed flash by Rise, Goo Bands there in the mid lane to successfully survive that, because it definitely looked like he was going to go down. Asol was there, had the E slow on him, and now they got the Rise push out of mid lane. They're going to be securing this first Drake here. It should be going down relatively soon. But all things considered, unlike last game, we're about 5.5 minutes in. No kills have gone over, even though we've had a couple attempts. And CS advantage-wise, there's quietly a 200 gold lead on the side of Evergarden.
Yep, they seem to be handling it pretty well. Malphite is falling a bit behind farm. We'll clean up some of that. But he's also dealing with the altercation between him and the Yone quite well, actually. Oh, that's a max range. The arc shift from, I remember what it was, the arcane shift from Ezreal gets a bit of distance, so Amumu goes a bit far and has to walk away because there's no way Zaya's catching up.
Yeah, definitely, especially not this early. Like, if you're Zaya and you're really, really confident, you can alt your way there a little bit quicker, maybe. But like you said, definitely Zaya was not going to catch up there. But Pac-Man, again, he's doing the same thing that he did last game, where he's finding these early game bandage tosses, trying to, you know, sink some fear into some players. Because he really popped off last game, did extremely well with his engages. And so far, it's looking about the same. So, you know, late game level 6 Amumu, that could be very, very devastating for ATS.
Yep, absolutely. They do have one level up on their opponents in the bot lane, so they're feeling pretty comfortable. However, HRN is a bit worse off with his health bar there, so might need to be a little bit careful if they're looking to start a fight. But if they hit level 6 first, his Featherstorm ultimate might be pretty good. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, a full-on combo. Malphite comes down from the top side, ult plus just locking him down with the Asol. Easy first blood for the side of Evergarden, and quick TP back to secure that wave.
Yeah, that was a great execution there by Luke and Cirrus in the mid lane, like you mentioned. They knew Flash didn't have Rise. Wow, brain. They knew Rise didn't have Flash thanks to it being blown earlier by owner Hell. And they just took advantage of it. Malphite just walked his way in.
Hang on.
Oh, we have Yasuo in the bot lane.
Well-timed stun with Yasuo showing up, but Yasuo decides to go for the farm instead. Okay. That's the ADC's farm. And you might have good health with the gank, but he doesn't. We'll still leave it at that then.
Yeah, everyone just witnessed the effectiveness of a Yasuo gank without Tornado ready. It was non-existent. Anyway, thanks to that very early kill, about a 1k gold lead now. Cirrus did get the first blood gold. Luke was credited with the assist there, and you know, if you get ace, Vi
is in a bit of trouble here. Finds himself on the wrong side of the map. Has to force the execute from the tower. Gets completely cut off by the Yasuo and Yone and the Rise coming down.
How did you find your... What the...
I don't know how he got there.
Oh my god. IBSG is something else, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks to Vi executing,
Oh, nice! Ultimate locks him down. Featherstorm completely annihilates the rest of them. Now Ezreal trying to fight for his life, but Amumu, the support Amumu can do all the work. The flash was very necessary from Ezreal to get out there alive against the Amumu support.
Yeah, that was Pac-Man. Did it again. He flashed it in. As soon as he got level 6, set up a beautiful ult. Xayah was very, very low. Blue heal early to stay alive in order to get the Featherstorm down. Was able to secure the kill on a Seraphine and get himself on the board. And Ezreal, like you just said, he had a flash away from the support of Mumu.
Oh, okay. Xayah gets the safety. The recall comes through. Oh, but in the mid lane.
Yep, mid lane, here we go again.
Oh my goodness, this time they invited Vi to the party. Easy pickup.
I guess Rise just wasn't on the guest list for that, right? Like, damn.
Yeah, he got kicked out twice, and this time they brought in an extra bouncer to deal with him.
Yeah, the bouncer said you're not invited anymore, buddy. He's getting the B pots treatment from last game. That's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now 3 kills on the board for the side of Evergarden. It looks like Evergarden is carrying the momentum they got last game with how effective they were with their team into this game. Definitely very early getting their Asol on the board, 2 kills. Has a bounty for himself. He already has his row completed. And the late game Asol that most of us see in solo queue is very devastating. Can do a lot of damage. Does great wave clear. Once he gets rallied, slows the opponent to oblivion, right? And just the quicker you get that, the more effective Asol and your team is just going to be. And it looks like with 2 kills, Asol is already rolling. Has the, like I said, the Roa Rod of Ages completed. Doing well, not only with CS, but the Dragon Shards, or Stardust, rather. Currently sitting at 69. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. And in the bot lane, we got the Rift Herald being summoned there by Jackson K-Boy. Was able to grab it earlier when Vi executed himself. What the?
Oh, small scuffle here, but Asol will come out. Ult gets popped. Is going to try to deal as much as he can. Q does close it out. Will the Ignite close him out? It will. So it will be a 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane. That was very scrappy, very bold by Sirius.
Yeah, very bold. He was able to pick up the kill. Unfortunately, did go over his shutdown to Goo Bands there, piloting the Rise. Still very comfortably ahead of his lane opponent, currently sitting at about 400, 300-ish gold lead over the Rise. Yasuo here, they're going for something.
Ooh, major flubbed engage from the side of Fury, and instead they're just going to get immediately swept as a nice ultimate from Pac-Man. Secures them all. And Xayah cleans it up with an easy double kill on the bot side, not even needing the Vi.
Yeah, the Vi came down to kind of contribute a little bit, did pick up a couple assists, but again, it was a failed engage, both by Funny Dude on the Seraphine, was not able to hit the Xayah, and by Yasuo. Yasuo effectively, again, did nothing on his gank, and because of that, they pay the price. Xayah picks up a really easy, good double kill, is able to buy their full Gale Force or Kraken, whichever one they decide to go. This game it is Kraken. And again, I have to be super critical of this Yasuo pick. It's not coming to fruition yet. I don't like it, especially in the jungle role. If it was mid lane, you know, a different story, right? But jungle, where you got to gank and try to get your other laners ahead, it's just not happening so far.
Meanwhile, it's getting really scrappy in the top side. Malphite finally getting enough damage done to him that he's forced to leave. Quick plate pickup from the Yone. And he'll just back off because he's not quite sure what the rest of the team is doing.
Yeah. So, 13 minutes into the game, let's take stock of everything as, you know, we're quickly approaching the quote-unquote mid-game here. Evergarden, they secured the first 2 Drakes, so they're on pace to have, you know, a 24-minute Dragon Soul here, that being the Mountain Soul this game. And looks like in the mid lane, here we go again.
Yeah, he wants more. He wants it a lot, but he still can't quite get in there just yet. The rest of his team is ready, though. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Xayah going for the full Featherstorm. Flashes in. Doesn't quite land. It will secure the kill, but just barely surviving with 1 turret shot to his name. Meanwhile, up here, that's already gone.
That's already gone. Yeah, so we had 2 fights going on there at the same time. You were casting the one in the bot lane, where Xayah did solo dive the Ezreal, picked up a solo kill there onto him, and survived after taking, I think it was, what, 3 turret shots in total? Maybe 2?
Yeah.
But in the mid lane, we had another successful kill onto Goo Bands there. We had the or not, excuse me, not on Goobans, onto Funny Dude, where the Malphite ult secured the kill on a Seraphine, got himself his first kill, but also helped get a Mumu further along in this game, right? So Mumu currently sitting at 4 assists, doing quite well, finished the Bramble Vest, finished the Steel Caps, and is going to be really strong later on this game goes. He's going to have... Rise is really the only threat that he has to... Oh, no.
He'll be fine for now, but he has to be careful. Meanwhile, Yasuo...
Yeah.
He's got Seraphine to back him up a little bit, but... I mean, even against a Mumu, I think a Mumu still wins you.
Yasuo does have Kraken Slayer, so I'm not going to say it's guaranteed. But,
yeah.
Yasuo definitely, again, not doing great, and...
Right.
This game, like, I feel like it's kind of already out of reach for ATS. They can definitely come back from this angle. It's not a game over 100% type of thing. There is still a lot of game left to be played. It's only 15 minutes in, but the failed engages and the way that HRN is able to pull off the solo kills, like, there's not a lot that one guy can do this early in the game on Ezreal. He has his Essence Reaver, that's it. He doesn't have the Mana Mune or anything. He doesn't even have the tier started yet for stacking if he's going that route. And CS-wise, he's down almost 50 CS, or sorry, almost 40 CS. In the top lane, it's about even. In the mid lane, it's 10 CS advantage, and that is all culminated to about a 3k gold lead, which isn't horrible, but they're down 2 Drakes. And if you're playing a scaling team like they are in the Seraphine, Rise, Ezreal, Yone, right? You don't want to be this far down this early.
Yeah, you want to be like scrappy early, get a few kills under your belt before going into the mid game. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. Rise got 1 kill, but meanwhile everybody else is just being wiped.
Yeah, exactly. Just being wiped. That's the best way to put it.
What is this comp? I don't get it. I still don't get the Yasuo.
Exactly. Like what is ATS's comp designed to do here? Because there's team fighting ability with Yo and Seraphine. There's high damage with Rise. But engage wise, you're reliant on 2 carries essentially. That being Yone and that being Yasuo. You can try to get a Seraphine ult in, but again, I just don't know what the idea was with the Yasuo. Everything else seems relatively standard. If they have like a Jarvan or like,
yeah, Jarvan was what I was hoping they would pick into the Vi, but anyways, we could go on about this weird pick for quite a while, but seems like things are pretty mellow right now. Everybody's kind of like forming around the dragon here, trying to make their next move.
Yeah, speaking of dragons, like you just said, the 3rd Drake of the game is alive. It is a Mountain Soul, and if ATS can get this, it's definitely helping them. It would stop the dragon stacking that ATS has wanted to do, but it looks like ATS is trying to contest here.
Yeah, it's definitely a bounty that they would go into their pockets. But Evergarden already here. It's going to be a 4v5 as they start this up. They go in. It is stolen by the Ace Soul ultimate. And now the fight's all that matters here. As 1 drops the support, Pac-Man is dead. And 2 is going to fall right after Ace Soul is gone. And Vi has to get right out. But Malphite, he jumps into the fight. Vi gets picked off in the wings. And Malphite, he's hopeless against a 1v5. Not really sure why he TP'd in that. But, oh boy, that really fell apart. They got the Drake, but that was quite a few kills handed over to the side of ATS Fury.
Yeah, that just fell apart for Evergarden there. They, like you said, they stole the dragon thanks to Asol's. He still has stars. He has Fallen Star currently, not Sky's Descent. So the Fallen Star secured the Drake for him. They are now sitting on Soul Point, that being again Mountain Soul, and they lost a team fight. It was just everyone was kind of disjoined. Where Vi and Amumu went in, And then Yone and I think it was Rise. Yone and Rise were the two that were trying to get to their back line. They picked up Asol. Unfortunately, HRN did not die, so that's a shutdown that's still available to them. But the team fight just totally fell apart, and I don't know how or why, because again, there wasn't that big of an engage. Seraphine missed her ult. They were cornered into the dragon pit, so like Asol, if he was able to get there, could have been very successful with the slows, with the Stardust, etc., etc. But it just totally fell apart for them.
Yep, and this Herald's gonna be completely worthless from the side of Evergarden, as it doesn't even crash into the tower. So they don't even get that. They do get the Drake, so they are on soul point. That is something that is very important that can be said for Evergarden. But their gold lead kind of got cut in half with that one fight.
Yeah, it's only about a 2k gold lead now, and CS wise, they're still doing relatively good, right? So Zaya, HRN's doing a great job of pushing and extending the CS lead now, about 50 CS ahead of that one guy, TM. Mid lane, you got about 11 CS lead over the Goo Bands. Top lane, you know, it's about what you expect. It's a top lane tank versus Yone, even though the tank somehow winning. And, you know, what is ATS's game plan to win this game? Because they're in it. Let's be honest, they're 100% in it, right? So what is ATS's plan going forward to win this game and secure it for them?
I think it's to catch out the Zaya, because that first of all, that is a solid bounty flip that would definitely go into their favor. That's 600 gold right there, so that'll definitely bring the gold advantage a lot closer. Keep an eye on Amumu here, but he's currently the richest member in the game. They need to get him out. They need to get that bounty, and he's kind of the real strong carry here. So if they can lock him down, get him out early, I feel like that's a really strong push that they can force into a much greater team fight.
Okay. And then for the side of Evergarden, right, it's relatively straightforward for them. They have engages with Malphite and Mumu. They have pick potential in the Vi with her cease and assist ult to lock someone down. That's important, whether it be the own, Ezreal, yada yada. And Asol that I've talked about with the scaling potential is there, right? He has the 2 items. He has the Seraphine
Here we go
in the mid lane.
Amumu, Zaya, tale as old as time. It's just going extremely hard, and again, Zaya being the sole damage, just annihilating them, with Amumu being the sole CC lockdown, is so crucial. That duo is so clean and strong that they managed to pick up 2 easy kills in the mid lane. And free Baron.
Yep, they pick up the 2 kills. They're going for a 22-minute Baron. It doesn't really look like ATS has the ability to contest. The members aren't even trying to move towards it. So that's a very early Baron going over to Evergarden. And with Mountain Soul spawning in about 20 seconds, this game could be blown way out of reach almost for ATS if they're able to pick up this Soul here.
Yeah, and with the Baron empowered recalls, they can get their items, and then go straight to the dragon, and they'll be there in time as soon as it comes up. And the only person there is Yasuo. The rest of his team is now arriving, but so is the rest of the Evergarden. Malphite does have his ultimate. His TP. He's coming right now into the pit. So now all members are there. However, Amumu did take quite a bit of damage. It's going to be hard to get in there and lock them down.
Yeah, and there's a couple key ults that aren't available. Mumu ult not currently available. Seraphine ult not available. They were just used earlier. Ezreal heal is not available, and then Seraphine exhaust and flash aren't available. So if ATS decided to try to take this fight, it wouldn't go very well for them, I don't think. A lot of key summoner spells are not there. What the heck is going on now?
I don't know. Evergarden decided to go straight for the wave. I guess to make that crash. All right. The fight for the dragon started up though. They're now trying to see how they can get in here. Vi's waiting in the wings. Is going to blast cone over, and now they suddenly have control of the pit.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't really know. IBSG. Anyways, they're just gonna start hitting it back and forth. Now with Luke posting up with his beefy Malphite arms. Yasuo in the pit alone is really cut off from the rest of the team. Malphite is just gonna go. The descent from the Aurelius Soul is going to ensure that they pick up 3 already. They're now just going to run down the rest of the members. They don't care about the dragon right now. Vi does, but the rest of the team, they're looking for blood. Ace Soul is now going straight for the Ezreal to clean this up for the Ace. Flash over the wall from the Ezreal will ensure he stays alive for a bit longer. Is Ace Soul going to go further? Blast Cone. Slow does not connect. Arcane Shift will ensure that Ezreal gets out, but that is Mountain Soul plus 4 kills for Evergarden, and now they're looking to push down this wave, push down this lane with the Baron empowered minions.
Yes, so now they pick up the Soul, Mountain Soul, on Evergarden here. Big ol' fat shield to help them stay alive in team fights. And because of the Baron, because of the ensuing team fight, they are now comfortably up 8k gold. And I think this game is totally out of reach now. And, you know, there's massive item advantages across the board here once they spend those. You got Xayah is going to be on 3 items. Aesol is going to be on 3 items, I believe. You have your tanks in Malphite and Vi are going to be on some very important item purchases, that being the presumably, I'm assuming, completed Thornmail, or he goes the Randuin's route. You have Vi that's also looking for a completed Thornmail. Like, there's just item discrepancies everywhere across the map in Evergarden's favor. So there's still a lot of turrets left available. I think all 3, or correction, the 2 side lane inner turrets are available to take down. Like, ATS, they can pick up a couple turrets of themselves. They still have every turret left available to pick up gold for themselves. But the momentum, the lane rotations, the overall team fight capabilities just aren't there for them anymore at this point in the game.
Yeah, and again with the comps, like, Evergarden again has a very straightforward engage dive comp. Amuba goes right in, just smacks him around, but is still plenty strong. So he can just keep going in, and then again, Yasuo's pretty useless right now, especially in the jungle position. They're just going to completely starve this fight. The descent is true, lands on 3, and they're just smacking him around with their wallets. The feathers, the astral blaze against the Ezreal. This time he chases him down. This time he gets the kill, and that is an ace for the side of Evergarden. And there's no objectives right now, but the only objective they care about is the base.
Yep, and that's exactly what they're going for. They're going to, if not end, definitely get an inhibitor down in this mid lane. They're going to be taking the inhibitor turret. It's going to be falling very, very rapidly. After that, should follow the inhibitor. You do have a wave that is semi-close in that bot lane. They could pick up another turret or 2. And
yeah,
like you just said, they just slapped them around with their wallet right there. This is now a 11k gold lead on the side of Evergarden. And it's just going to be growing from here because, like we just saw in that fight, there is absolutely nothing that ATS's team comp can do.
Yeah, and especially with this the Mountain Soul, there's no way they're catching anyone out. Like, they're not going to catch. They couldn't catch the Xayah out anyways, to be honest. Let's be real. But they especially can't catch them a single person out now, because that is a sturdy. You can full engage on them. They're still going to stay alive, and they will smack the crap out of you.
Yes, absolutely. So we're about the 30-minute mark, 28:15 to be exact. We have, like I just mentioned, now a 12k gold lead. Baron is going to be spawning in about 10 seconds here, which it looks like Evergarden is going to be walking towards. But honestly, they don't even need it. They can easily walk bot, walk top, whatever the case may be, force the waves in, force a team fight, and the game's just going to be over. But Yasuo, you don't want to do this.
He's in a very bad spot here. Malphite doesn't even care about Ram. He's just going to take care of the Seraphine. He's going to be a bit locked down for now, but let's be real. He's not dying. Yone's going to jump in with his ultimate. He's going to try to smack her around, but again, they're just too far ahead. They're too tanky. They do too much damage. It's frivolous right now. They can't really do anything, and this is just going to be easy Baron pickup.
Absolutely. Without a jungler, this is absolutely a free Baron. even with the members that are left up, it's very hard to contest the team fight strength. Not to mention the gold deficit, the Mountain Soul Shield, all that other fun stuff that Evergarden has going for them at this point in time. So now with the Baron in hand and the Baron powered recalls, looks like a couple of them are going to be taking a reset, spend their gold, and look to have a final push, whether that be mid lane, top lane, or bot lane. Either way, this should definitely be the last push of the game and should spell a fat WIN for Evergarden.
Maybe a mixture of all three. Let's go all three waves. Let's just make them cry. But the elder the Elder Dragon is certainly coming up in a minute. Evergarden already looking to go over there just to make sure that they can close this out with a nice clean win. Make sure nothing's left on the board to allow a switch off here. Yasuo, what are you doing? Yasuo, go back to your room. Go back to the fountain. Amumu jumping right, and they're just they can chase them out all day. TP, yeah, they don't care about the dragon anymore. They're just finishing it up.
Looks like they are going to try to secure them the Elder Soul buff here. But the rest of the team is going for the push. So, Luke, you better turn around and group with the team here, because this is the game-ending push here, it looks like. Go ahead, Falcon, take it away.
Yep, Yone's just going to jump in, immediately locks down. It doesn't matter. They're just getting beamed. He ults in for the fun of it. And now it's just a complete victory march here. Yasuo comes back up, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Seraphine's coming up in 5 seconds, but it's the Seraphine. You lost your Ezreal. You're going to lose your Yasuo yet again. The towers are fallen, and it's just going to be a complete dominant win from the side of Evergarden, as all they can do on ATS Fury is just stay in their base and pray. Pray they don't come in, but Saya's going to get it anyways.
Yeah, so Evergarden took the momentum they got from last game. Definitely carried over. They pick up 2 solid wins here, pushing them back to 7-5, right in that conversation for not just playoffs, but also potentially first place, depending on how the rest of the season goes. And you know, ATS, I don't know what the game plan was behind this specific draft. Maybe they've had success with random jungle picks before. Who exactly knows? I'm not sure. But they've fortunately taken the loss. And that, I believe, will be all for us tonight. Falcon, it's been a pleasure. Glad that everything is kind of working out for you, so to speak, in your personal life. Love to see you around more.
Thank you. I will try to be around more. Hopefully I can do stuff tomorrow, but who knows? My schedule's been pretty wonky, but if everything works out, I should be back tomorrow if needed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, thank you all for tuning in to us on this wonderful Friday night featuring IBSG. Tomorrow night, we have GPCS, which I believe is their final week, so big playoff implications for the teams that are going to be on stream. Hopefully we see you back here tonight. Once again, this has been Big Black Rainbows and Celestial Falcon. Big shout out to Daddy Zillion, our streamer tonight. And you guys have a great rest of your night.
See you guys.
All right, that's it.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, GG's, y'all. I'm going.
All right, take care, Zillion.
See ya. Take care, y'all.
All right, later, everyone. Alright, that's gonna be it for streaming. That was a bit wonky. Early on, I was rough. I expected that going in, but I like to think I found a middle ground between awful and decent. So that's nice. What else can we do tonight? Probably don't have anyone in the chat, but if we have anyone in the chat, what should we do? What the heck did I just see on Twitter? Hang on. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep this stream PG or PG-13 at least. I'm not gonna say what I just saw. No one should have to know what I just saw. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just gotta say this thing on Twitter. This is, oh my goodness. anyways. I'm sorry. I saw this and I just had to. I just had to be like, bro, why? I can't show it, but I'll give the rundown. Men don't want skanks. It's plain and simple. Like they'll be like, oh yeah, we're told that they're supposed to be great and all that stuff. It's like no one wants to marry that. No one. Like they'll say it all they want because they'll be like they'll have it on the mind, but once they get into like an actual relationship, it's like things that are turn off: high body counts, no sense of morals, no taking responsibility for your actions. Like, do you expect people to think you're noble? Anyways, why? Wow, jeez. Sadly, it's really hard to find good. It's hard to find good people these days. I'll say that there is on both sides. The problem is that the man has to engage first. Like they're set as the person that has to make the first move. But if there's no good women to make the first move for, then it's a lot harder than it's a lot harder for men than it is for women. In this day and age, it's a lot harder for men. That's gonna be good. Ooh, I think actually I'll just end the stream. Unless you guys want to watch some Pippa. uh. Dang, I'm tempted. There was 3 VTubers that I would ever watch. Now it's down to 2. Because freaks on Twitter decided to cancel Pikami. They decided to harass, dox, bully, which is just incredibly sad. I feel so bad for Pikami. Honestly, screw all the people that bullied her. It's just so sad. I really do wish her the best going forward. How many achievements? I think I might go for 100% Hogwarts Legacy. That'll be fun at some point. For now, though, I think we're gonna call it quits. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head to do. I don't really want to continue any games right now. But let's just end it on this. Don't be a dick. When it comes, let me be more specific. If someone wants to play a video game, don't bully and harass them. Everybody already knows about the Hogwarts Legacy stuff. This is just additional stuff. Just fuck those people. Honestly, screw those people even more. There's nothing worse than a bully that then plays victim. Like, that ticks me off to no end. The community brought it on themselves. Play victim all you want. You did this to yourself. You started a war. And you're going to regret doing it. I'm talking to all the Twitter freaks. The way Silvervale put it. Those Twitter freaks that enjoy virtue signaling and child mutilation. They can go suck a big fat mutilated cock. But that's my rant for the end of the stream. Sorry that it ended like that, but anyways, I'm not gonna make any promises for streams. I do this for fun. But follow on Twitter, follow on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, as much as you can. I mainly stream on Twitch and YouTube until I can get onto Rumble. Hopefully I can find something to latch onto. But for now, I'm working on a little project, so hopefully that comes to fruition at some point. And hope to see you guys soon.